about 6 o'clock the next morning, looking off my back porch, and everything is covered in mud. We had that flash flood. I'll insert some photos from about 12:30 last night, but you can see the gravel is just covered in mud. The creek got really mad last night. It came over the banks, right around there, behind that cherry tree, and then it went through the backyard here, and then came back up this way. And then it also came through that hole right there. Right here. Came through here and overflowed, depositing all of this nice debris for me to clean up. And you can see it's like brown azomite. It's just real fine particles of dirt. See if I can get you a sample here. This stuff. It's just, well, it's mud. I'll insert a video that I took last night standing on the entrance to this bridge here, showing the bottom of this bridge and how close the water was. Everything is kind of settling down now. It lasts a couple hours when it happens, but it overflowed the banks of this creek, tore up some fences, so I got Buddy. He can't get over into the orchard anymore. Jump over here. You can see all of this rip the fence off of the posts. I got all of this debris piled up here. Stuff that should have been picked up. I should never expect this to not happen. There's my tomatoes. There's some along the fence to the left. Everything's just been buried in all of the mulch. But that was wood chips. It still is. They're just covered in dirt. And then you can see where it piled up along the edges of the fence right along here. That's a kiwi and some more kiwi. And that fence back there has been taken down by all of the garbage. Oh, it broke a graft off that little tree right there. I should have left it tied up. I just undid that yesterday too. Too much rain, I guess. We'll go over some more later on, but you can see it made a mess. I was going to mow today, but I guess I got to change my plans. We'll be back. It's been raining. I'm standing on my back porch. The steps. I'll take you over here again in the daylight so you can see what I'm talking about. But this is the backyard. It's a flash flood. See, it's going to be a joy tomorrow. There's my garden hose catching a little bit of debris. Why not? I didn't have anything planned. Here's the strawberry bed. And here's the water coming through under the fence. This is the steps leading to my bridge. Here's the bridge. And then here's the water. It's hard to see what's going on. But this is, show you where the bottom of the bridge. It's just about coming over it. There's, it's so hard to see what's going on. The orchard is over there. You can't see it. But that was my garden over there. It's completely underwater. I'll show it to you again tomorrow. Been here and done that. Everything will be okay in a couple hours. Alright. Catch you later. Okay, now we're inside the greenhouse. Here's the tomato plant I never water. You can see where the water line is inside this box. The water has come up through the ground. Watch. I'll stick my boot in the dirt. See that? It's underwater. It's flowing through the doors of this greenhouse. This is floating wood chips. We're gonna go out the door. Here's the asparagus bed. Some mint my wife planted. This is the onion bed right there. There's a pumpkin right there. It was a nice looking plant this morning. I know it's hard to see, but this is nighttime and it won't last long. It'll be gone in a couple hours. But I had some watermelons and some squash. There was some tomatoes way over there. You can't hardly see it. But here's the outside of the greenhouse. People wonder where I get this wood. It's just brought to me. Let's go around back of the house here. This is why we're here. This is my mom and dad's old house, and it went underwater. It forced them to leave. I've been waiting for something to get rid of them strawberry beds. I wonder where they're at. There's one of them. No, that was a box that was sitting right here. They must have went into the creek. Oh my God, there's one of the rhubarb plants. I wonder where the other one is. It's probably down the creek. Oh, the wife will be upset over that, along with me. Maybe we'll find it in the morning. Wow, I never expected that. This stuff happens so fast. Well, my wheels stayed there. Here's my truck. I should have had it on the other side of the creek. Let's see if I can get you a picture of this. Yeah, I should have had it on the other side of the creek. It's really in the water right now. It's trying to take away. There's a tarp. There's my trommel. There's a pallet. There was a stack of them right here. They're still there. Stuff. Just stuff. Something told me to put this shed up on blocks. I guess I need to put it up on more blocks because the water definitely came in here. Move some stuff around. Put some compost material in there for me. But this debris will catch on every fence you have around here and just tear it right down. See, it tore that fence down right there. There's where the chickens go to bed at night, inside that window. So I'm going to have to fix this fence in the morning. I got to fix the fence over there. I got a lot of work to do. All right. Keep it under control. Come on back. Continuing our late night survey. I'm walking around in the orchard now. There's a peach tree. You can see he's underwater. It's about knee high out here. Some blackberries. I'm going to inspect my fence over here. I got to keep Buddy locked up because the neighbors love to shoot the dog. And it looks like he's going to be locked up for a while because this fence is down. It pulled the wire off the fence. It's still there, but it won't be as pretty as it used to be. Nanking bush cherry. A Hanson's bush cherry. Alright, I gotta go. We're out in the orchard now. We're going to further assess the damage here. This is the fence line. See how all this stuff gets deposited. I don't know where it all comes from. This fence didn't get taken down right here, but this back one here did. There's the chicken, the tray for feeding the chickens. This stuff is up against this 2x4 welded wire fencing. You can see it bent these posts over. It took that 4x4 post, bent him right out of the ground. Believe it or not, that's a telephone pole that came down the creek one day and I captured it. Some more lawn art for me. Boy, the blackberry bushes aren't looking too good. Covered in mud. That's alright. It'll rain and they'll be alright in a day or two. I don't know where all this stuff was at before it ended up here. Here's another fence I gotta fix because Buddy will get out, and my neighbors like to shoot the dog. Here's another broken fence. This water just gets so high so fast. I guess this tree branch took out this fence more than anything. It's just stuff. Make my way across here. Little plum tree. I have to stake you up. I gotta fix my gate so the dog will stay in. Well, the chickens don't have any more wood chips to play around in. That section of fence, keep them out of the garden. That might be where all their wood chips went. Let's see how Ebony and Ivory fared. They're okay. Well, you guys got wet last night, didn't you? But there's some debris piled up along this gate. It took down this section of fence right here. I gotta put that back up. Like it just broke the welded wire. Shouldn't be too hard. It pulled that board off the wall. That's what happened. That is just mud right there. That's going to be a place for the little chicks and the new mamas to run. See how this stuff piled up along the fence here? The water got pretty darn deep last night. That's knee high, easily. And then I gotta fix this fence. It tore it up. But you can see this composter. That debris is piled up about knee high. It got inside that shed. It left all kinds of material here to add to my compost pile. I shouldn't have left my truck over here. All of this stuff is up inside the wheels now. It got deep over here. Lawn art. But yeah, it come raging down through here. Alright, I got work to do. I'll check back in later on. Maybe give you some progress. Take care. You can't help but walk around after something like this and look around and see what's happened to everything. And I know I mentioned it in the other nighttime video that I'd lost one of the rhubarb plants. It was in one of those cedar pots. Wow. Anyways, here's some debris that's collected crossing this creek. And do you see it? Let me see if I can zoom in. There is my rhubarb plant. The pot anyways. I hope the plant is still in there. Okay. People's garbage. Anyways, I gotta get to work. I'm lingering, to be honest with you. It's settling down. There's my blackberry patch over there. I'm scared to go over there. I know it's gonna be bad. Alright, I gotta get to fixing fences so I can let Buddy out. You guys keep it under control. And come on back. I'm on the other side of the creek now. And here is the rhubarb plant. And it's still in that pot. It's amazing. All night long underwater and it's still in the pot. Something positive every time you look around. Alright, I gotta get back to work. Isn't that a pretty sight? Steaming compost. It's, you know, for those of us who make compost, it's a sign of success. You got your ratio and your moisture. Everything is going good. This is going to be the conclusion of the flash flood adventure that we get to from time to time. I'm walking on the end of the house, and you can see the line of debris where it accumulated. This is how deep we went. This is the back of our little trailer. This is one of them all too common 55-gallon drums that I take out from time to time and water the berries and stuff in the front field. And that's a pot. And there's the line. And it goes up our little sidewalk here. And you can see as the ground is not level. And it finally goes over. And then we were standing back here in the backyard when I showed you the earlier portion of this video. Hey, bud. And that's where the bridge is. And the water came in. But anyways, that green lawnmower was over there in the nursery, the orchard, when the flood occurred, and I snatched him up and brought him over and managed to get him started again, so no worries there. So far, all it did was give me some compost material. Here's the rescued rhubarb. It sure took a beating, but look, he's gonna be just fine. No problems at all. Maybe wash the pot up a little bit. But, no troubles. Got the truck back across the creek. Other than waiting on some rain to wash away the mud. Everything's just like it never even occurred. Like I said, no worries. Alright, I'm glad you guys liked it. I hope you did anyways. I'm glad you stopped by. And, sure do hope you come by again. See? Just like it was before. Alrighty, you have a good day.